Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us here on the News at 4. I'm Shira Matsuzawa. And more major rulings today as the U.S. Supreme Court wraps up another controversial term. In two 6-3 decisions, the court's conservative majority siding with the First Amendment and effectively putting religious freedom over LGBTQ rights, while separately blocking President Biden's student loans forgiveness plan. NBC's Alice Barr reports from Washington.
In another day of major shakeups, the Supreme Court's conservative majority blocking President Biden's student loans forgiveness plan, ruling 6-3 that the president had gone too far without congressional approval in moving to cancel more than $400 billion in student loan debt.
You borrow some money to go to college, and there should be responsibility to pay that back.
That's going to crush us financially.
President Biden already working on alternatives to deliver on a campaign promise.
To provide student debt relief to as many borrowers as possible, as quickly as possible. That's why we're creating a temporary 12-month, what we're calling on-ramp repayment program.
The administration had argued it was legal to let some 43 million eligible borrowers cancel up to $20,000 in debt under a statute regarding national emergencies like the COVID pandemic. But the court decided the plan overstepped the president's authority. In a separate significant case today, the High Court ruled in favor of a Colorado web designer who wanted to be able to reject same-sex wedding clients.
And I'm grateful for the court for affirming that the government can't force anyone to say something they don't believe.
The court's majority decided that as a creative professional, Lori Smith's First Amendment rights shielded her from punishment under Colorado's anti-discrimination law because, quote, Colorado seeks to force an individual to speak in ways that align with its views but defy her conscience about a matter of major significance. The dissenting liberal justices argued the First Amendment does not protect the act of discrimination, noting this is the first time the High Court has granted a business open to the public a constitutional right to refuse to serve members of a protected class, and saying that will, quote, mark gays and lesbians for second-class status. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
And we'll have local reaction to the student loan opinion coming up at 4:30.